Hi, I'm Jim Prues, and welcome to this edition to World 5.0 Weekly Update. Today, we want to talk about Monsanto, that monster of agribiz which is responsible for so much devastation all over the world as it seeks global domination of the food supply. Monsanto was founded in 1901 in St. Louis, its first product being saccharin, a sugar substitute. These folks have had a propensity for creating chemicals of suspect worth from the beginning. In the 1940s, they started producing PCBs, followed by DDT and Agent Orange. With this kind of history, what could go wrong with glyphosate? You see, glyphosate is the chief ingredient in Roundup, and Roundup, which is the key product in the whole realm of genetically modified crops. It goes like this. You buy Monsanto GM seeds, which were genetically modified to be resistant to glyphosate. They also often add the gene Bacillus thuringiensis, or BT, a soil bacterium that naturally produces crystal proteins fatal to insects. When a BT gene is inserted into corn or cotton, each plant in the field becomes an insecticide that causes insects' stomachs to rupture when they feed on it. You grow these seeds, use Roundup for weed control, and voila! Perfect food. Except that now it's highly toxic. Genetic modification by itself has been linked to all sorts of health issues. In studies using rats, scientists found the alteration of different organs, shrinkage of kidneys, changes in the liver and spleen, the appearance of malignant parts in the tissue, kidney failure, and hemorrhages in the intestines. Add to that recorded lower immune responses, so that users are more sensitive to environmental pollution, especially heavy metals and dioxin. Some even developed cancer. And this is before we get to the effects of glyphosate. This is just from the effects of GM food. When we add Roundup into the mix, we add dramatically to the already debilitating health woes. A new study just out points out that glyphosate may be the most biologically disruptive chemical in our environment, and that the negative impact on the body is insidious and manifests slowly over time as inflammation damages cellular systems throughout the body. Yeah? Like what? Cancer, Parkinson's, immune system disorders, stomach disorders, brain function disorders, diabetes, obesity, heart disease, autism, depression, infertility, and Alzheimer's, just to name a few. Then there's the whole Monsanto business model, where farmers have to buy seeds every year instead of reusing seeds as they have for generation after generation. Indeed, if your organic seeds are infected by GM pollination, Monsanto will sue you to collect the money because you are illegally using their GM technology. This mechanism for world domination of the food production system is killing folks in numerous ways, including hundreds of farmers' deaths in India from suicide. It's causing untold pollution through gene manipulation and pesticide use. Not enough? How about Monsanto's collusion with governments, pressure tactics, suppression and manipulation of scientific data, and the extra legal practices which aid the company's attempt at dominating global agriculture? Wow. While there's no doubt most businesses will have no trouble migrating to the World 5 paradigm, when we look at Monsanto and companies of that ilk, it's hard to see how they fit in. Jason Collins, a 12-year NBA veteran, has come out as the first openly gay male athlete still active in a major American team sport. "I'm a 34-year-old NBA center, I'm black, and I'm gay," Collins writes in the May 6th edition of Sports Illustrated. The announcement makes Collins a pioneer of sorts, the first player in the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, or Major League Baseball to come out while still pursuing his career. This is fabulous. Finally, someone in pro sports coming out and recognizing who they are. Maybe we'll get over all that macho crap and finally start treating each other with the respect we all deserve as children of life. Woohoo! Here in Cincinnati, it looks like the streetcar is still going forward, in spite of financial difficulties based on poor predictions of cost. Still, the mayor and city manager are working to get this project back on track. Get it? On track? Tough to fund initiatives like this in these times of austerity, of course unless you're rich, when there are no times of austerity. But it's clear that a diversity of transportation options is required for a healthy urban core, and more cars make for a less healthy urban core. Look at Europe. Every major city has a plethora of transportation options, so let's bite the bullet and get this done. That's our show. Thank you for being here. See you soon.